Hey everybody, welcome back to the Scentatar Fragrance channel. It's a pleasure to have you here today, as always. And if you're new to my channel, a big welcome, give you a big hug. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So let's jump into this video today. Today is a top 4 fragrance list for ladies, but this is a designer list. Now, it might be odd that I'm a guy doing a top 4 fragrance list for ladies, but I think it's great that we all do these so we see what other fragrances we each like, for different, the people we're attracted to, or whatever the case might be. So this is a great list. These fragrances are kind of hard to find. I was very picky with 4 fragrances. I did have to pick fragrances that were the best of the best, in my opinion. And I think these lists also are great because they help us focus on the versatile fragrances, the fragrances that we can wear anywhere, anytime, all day, every day. So let's jump into it. These fragrances, again, are going to be harder to find, but they're designer, so they're somewhat affordable. And again, I did pick some of the best, some really good fragrances. Before I start, I did want to mention 2 honorable mentions. Now, these 2 fragrances, you could choose one and probably wear it for the rest of your life. They're fantastic, and they really get the job done. They're just super versatile, so if you wanted to cheat and have a top 6 list, for the rest of your life, these 2 fragrances are Coco Mademoiselle EDP, a beautiful, very feminine fragrance with a little bit of dry cocoa. It's kind of aldehydic and has this citrus blend that's just blended to perfection. There's a very confident lady vibe to it, but it's still playful. It really has the right amount of character to it, and it's still kind of bright. Not really citrusy per se, but it's a top seller for a reason. It performs really well. It's kind of light. It's one of those sheer fragrances that can cut through other smells. So fantastic juice, a really good performer. That one's going to be at your mall. So the other one is La Vie est Belle L'Eclat. Now, the L'Eclat flanker is a little bit more fruity. I get kind of a guava kind of spin on it, and it's a little bit boozy. And I love guava, and I love when fragrances are able to pull off a little bit of a boozy vibe. And La Vie est Belle was already a really good, just all-around feminine fragrance. Smelled really good. It's a top seller for very good reason. But that one might be at your mall. I know mine has it, so yours might just have it too. So let's jump into the spring. This is the first one. Without delay, this one is Shalimar Soufflé de Lumière. I know, a very long name. This is a flanker of Shalimar. It's a flanker of a flanker. So the Shalimar Soufflé is a flanker of Shalimar, and this is the Lumière flanker. Anyways, this one brings the light, airy, soft, kind of playful take on Shalimar and makes it like even lighter. And it kind of brings this vanilla vibe in. Honestly, it doesn't smell much like Shalimar, and I kind of like it for that reason. Shalimar is still a great fragrance. I'm not bashing it, but this one is so versatile. It almost has this playful nature. It's very soft. It's kind of an angelic fragrance, a soft vanilla. It's not powdery per se, but smells kind of like white linen in a way. Just a beautiful fragrance. Its performance isn't bad, especially for such a light and a playful fragrance. For me personally, it's hard for me to like vanilla fragrances, even on a lady. And this one has the right amount of vanilla without being too sweet, without being too cloying. And for the spring, when it's a little bit colder, this stuff is beautiful. This stuff is like magic, in my opinion. If you want to wear that white silk gown and wear this fragrance, you'd be slaying, ladies. So for summer, I was really torn between the 2. It's almost a tie, but I think I'd settle on Bronze Goddess because it does so well in the heat and it's so versatile. The performance isn't great as it should. If you think of Bronze Goddess, yes, it does smell a little bit like suntan lotion. It's very feminine. It smells kind of classy, smells kind of upscale. It smells very good for a designer fragrance, almost niche-like quality, but again, the performance could be better. But when you're just out and about, you might not want a fragrance that shouts. And in the high heat, it's going to be projecting. It's going to be beautiful if you're going out and you're getting your tan on, or, all those kind of activities. You're sipping on whatever cool, beverage you're drinking, ladies. This fragrance is going to work wonders. It's a real beauty. The other one that's really performs, was really hyped by Jeremy Fragrance for good reason, was La V. If I can even say it, it's Gold Couture by Juicy Couture. I can never say the whole thing straight, but that's why I wrote it down. But that's a very good fragrance too. It has kind of this classy gold vibe. It's a little bit richer, almost has a boozy vibe, but that stuff has great projection, longevity. It gets amazing compliments and attention from guys. So if you're a real stunner, if you want to smell, like the best girl in the room kind of fragrance, that one's really going to do the job. So next one is fall, and I really did have to choose Versace's Crystal Noir. Oh my goodness. And this might be a personal fragrance for me. I don't know why, but this fragrance is beautiful. It has the original crystal, but it has a little bit of a dark twist, not too dark, not anything inky or hard to love, but it is a little bit of dark and mysterious, but it does it so well because it's still a light fragrance overall. It's not citrusy and bright, but it still has this lightness to it. It has a little bit of playful sweetness from coconut, and again, it has that mysterious dark nature. If you're that kind of lady who really likes to wear purple, if you really, you're a femme fatale kind of lady, I think that Versace Crystal Noir is just a versatile kind of masterpiece for you and your kind of taste. And in the fall, it just does wonderfully. It has the right amount of weight to it and the right amount of feel. So that's my choice for fall. And of winter, there was a couple, but the debate really kind of ended quick when I realized that I think the true winner, this one could definitely be the winner for fall, but this one really performs. It really smells amazing. This is Angel Muse by Mugler. So Angel Muse, some people say it smells like Nutella. It does smell like chocolate. This isn't a dry cocoa. This is a very rich, a beautiful chocolate, but it's well blended with this feminine, kind of cherry kind of vibe. And the fragrance is just very well blended, so it's not too gourmand. It's not too rich and heavy, but it almost gets there. This is kind of a gourmand fragrance. This stuff is addictive. If you want to smell edible, if you want to smell, just simply amazing, I think this is a gourmand that can be pulled off in anywhere, anytime kind of situations. Maybe not the high heat, but Angel Muse is one of the best women's designer fragrances in my opinion. No doubt about it. It performs really well. It smells really high quality, and it just does. There's nothing else like it in the designer world, that's for sure. And that's just my opinion. But especially you ladies, I'd love to know what you think about this list. If you like these fragrances, if you think I made good choices, y'all can even kind of do some banter, make fun of me if y'all want to. What kind of lady would wear these kinds of fragrances? What am I thinking? Am I crazy? Or is there a lady out there who likes this kind of stuff? Are these even good fragrances? So ladies and guys out there, let me know. If you're a guy out there looking for versatile, really good gifts, that are really versatile fragrances that still have some personality, I mean, really, I think you should buy one of these. But again, this has been my opinion here at the Scentatar Fragrance channel. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, even share the video if you're feeling generous. So thank you so much for being here today. It's a pleasure. I feel like the channel's growing, things are getting better. So thank y'all so much for that. I consider all of y'all my friends, so thank you so much for that. And I see y'all next time, of course, and don't forget to wear what you love. And I'll see you next time. Bye.